Yeah, chat, have you guys ever played with someone in your guild or done dungeons or something that has made you feel the inescapable feeling of absolute vibe death? Like, an example of this could be like your raid leader's like, yo, you know, we have to fix this part of the fight. Like, what happened here? And then like you hear that the guy who he asked cue his mic and he's clearly really mad and he's about to go at the raid leader. And then everyone in your guild is just like feeling at that moment absolute vibe death. Yes, we were pushing Heroic Nathia when it was current content. Had one dude that was just so bad that as soon as he got into the raid group, vibes died. Oh, damn, you had a player that was so bad. That's happened to us before. We basically had a situation where a player was like not very good, like they weren't doing very well in their trial, and they were not really well liked. Like people did not really like want to interact with this person. This was like way long time ago. Like this was before there was really a lot of money in it. And we were just like, you know what? We'd like to have you next raid for like just be like a super backup option and stay in the guild. And he was like, dude, I'll do it for free. I want to prove myself because we didn't have the budget for it. We had no fucking money. And this is where I learned to never say yes to things like this. He was like, I'll fucking do it for free, man. Just let me stay here. But what I didn't realize is like, you never actually want to do that. Because, like, what happened is this guy shows up to farm, and he wasn't good enough to be in the guild, right? So, like, his ults would just, like, int farm, and you could tell every time he died, people in the guild were just, like, it was giving them vibe death. So, at that point, we were just like, dude, you're literally, like, it's literally a detriment for you to be here, even for free. Even to have an extra person for splits, it's a detriment because it's ruining people's vibe. That's only happened one time in our guild where we've had to do that, though. Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, because what you want in a guild is skill parity. No matter what the skill is, you want skill parity. You want the skill level of the guild to be roughly the same. Even if it's not a high level of skill. It's actually probably even more important when it's not a high level of skill that everyone is around the same skill level. Because it really bothers the people who are really good to see people lower than them overperform. And it's really hard to deal with if you're a player that's not as good and you're trying really hard, but you just know innately you're holding people back. And they know it, and they're nice. They're not going to say anything, but you know it, right? Like, they're not... No one who's underperforming is usually stupid. They're just like... I mean, sometimes they are, but, like, a lot of the times they're like, you know, they're just trying their hardest. It just doesn't work. So that can be a big issue in guilds for sure.